Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Hey, the chat is asking, they want to know, Cornbread Joe, who the real 31?
The real 31 right there.
Damn, Brad.
Hey, Cornbread.
Joe, the real 31 is retired up in the Boston Garden. And that was
That's my number 2.
I know who you are, Joe. I believe in you. But between you and I right now, there's only been 33 guys in the history of the NBA been the Finals MVP. And damn it, I'm one of them.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I give you. You were ISO Joe.
Hey, look. But the one thing you could have done was at least put my initials in the jersey or something while hanging up there. You could have done something for you, bro. Come on now.
Joe,
31
Joe, you and I
bro.
went up together, baby. We went up together. Don't you worry about it. We went up together. When I pulled it up, I was like, Joe Johnson, that's me and him going up together.
Hey, because when I see it in the Raptors, I show my kids. I'm like, yeah, that's my number.
Daddy right there.
Yeah.
That's daddy right there.
Hey, man, Brad, I ain't gonna lie, man. In 81, when y'all came back on the Sixers from that 3-1 deficit,
Yeah.
that was sick.
What is sick about that, man? That was as
I
ugly
still
that
haven't
was a
forgiven
fight.
Daryl Dawkins and Caldwell Jones for that bull job they pulled.
What the hell?
Right,
You know what? It was one of the toughest series I'd ever played in. And Shannon, I know you always talk about Joe and Ocho. You guys always talk about what you do and where you've been.
Yeah.
But if you've ever been ISO on one-on-one with Dr. J on the right-hand side of the lane, and you see 80,000 people start to stand up, all you stand is, oh,
Get out the way.
shit, something bad about to happen. So I've been in them pressure situations. I know what it's like. But yeah, playing the Sixers and playing during those times during the 80s and watching Joe play and the NBA now today, it's changed from where I thought it was. But tonight's game was more about the 80s. This was physical. This
Physical
was
game,
tough.
yeah.
I'm knocking you around. This is what I loved about the game.
Yeah.
And it seems like it always reverts back to that. At the end of the day, the game reverts back to the physical play of the teams.
I think that
And Brad, also,
go ahead, Ocho.
hey, also it's a testament to the refs too. Somebody has to allow them boys to play. I'm not sure if they got the refs telling the ref, listen, let them boys play. Obviously, in this series, don't interfere in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Don't interfere in the game unless it's an absolute foul and it just has to be called. Let it be physical.
Yeah,
If you don't see no blood, ain't nothing happened. That was during the 80s. And I saw that with Magic. I saw that with Worthy. During the 80s, that's when they put in the flagrant foul because of the Lakers Celtics series. When
bull job,
Shannon,
man, what you call him did that bull job with Kurt when Kevin McHale snatched Kurt Rabbit's ass out the sky.
That was
You suspended for the rest of the season with them type of fouls nowadays.
The way Lambeer,
wow.
hey, you remember when Lambeer came down on Bird?
Yeah.
Yep. You remember when Parrish punched him about 3 or 4 times in the face?
Bop, 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 bop.
That was Kobe Bryant. God rest his soul. He was the last dude that got the 2-piece. Chris Childs
got it.
He hit him and dudes now, they ain't gonna fight. They don't want nothing.
No. That's too much money at stake now, Brad.
I can tell you like this. It was just like yesterday. When I think about the Lakers, and I said this last time I was on your show, Shannon, I wouldn't give if Magic was walking across the street right now and 6 dogs were chasing him, I wouldn't call anybody. I'd get my damn phone out and take pictures of it. That's how I still feel about Worthy and all them guys right now. I hate those guys. Joe, you and I played in the era where we didn't change jerseys. And Shannon, you played in the era. Now you see guys after a game, they all holding up the other guy's jersey. This guy just kicked your ass. And you holding up his jersey? What?
Yeah, you couldn't give me no jersey. You done got 3 picks on me. You think hey man, let me get that jersey. Hell no, I don't want it.
Hold on, Cornbread. Now back then, Brad, when y'all was playing in the 80s, did y'all weren't friends outside of the game of basketball?
Man, first of all, we didn't have no damn cell phones. So we couldn't get a guy's phone number. And I didn't know a guy like that. I didn't want to know him. And I'll tell you what I didn't do, Joe. This is what I didn't do, Ocho. This is what I didn't do. I wasn't going to pray with another guy before chapel. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that. Right. You better pray that I don't hit him in the back or something. That's what I had to have an edge, brother. I didn't believe all that. Like, well, my brother, we gonna do the no. And that's why I respect what Draymond Green does from time to time. He crosses the line, and he got mad with me during the series where they played the Celtics when he kicked Jaylen Brown in the head. And I just happened to tell him. I said it on the air. I said, if he had been during the 80s and that would have happened, somebody would have fired his ass up. But what he does now, dudes don't do that, Joe. You know, There was a thing. If you fouled a guy hard, you knew what was going to happen. You knew who was coming off the bench, and you go down for a layup. You already knew what was going to happen.
It's too much money to lose now, Brad. They ain't throwing no punches.
Hey, check this out. Let me know what y'all think about this, Brad and Joe. St. John's head coach Rick Pitino said he has zero interest in becoming the head coach of the New York Knicks. When asked, absolutely not, Pitino said. I think whoever comes in, if he doesn't get to the finals, it's going to be deemed an unsuccessful season. So whoever comes in got so much pressure on them to take this team to the next level because that's why they're doing it. Obviously, it's in their mind. Knicks fired head coach Tom Thibodeau on Tuesday, despite reaching the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years. The Knicks hadn't reached the NBA Finals since '99 and haven't won a championship since 1973.
When I was in high school.
Because here's the thing. This is what happens. This is what gets you fired. This is what causes you to be a bust, is expectations. You see, once the Knicks knocked off the Celtics, Brad, everybody said, they're going to the finals. Man, they're better than the Pacers. They going to the finals. Woo, we going to the finals. They started coming out with all these stats. Every home game, the New York economy make $91 million. They could make $500 million if they go all the way to the NBA finals and play a game 7. So now Tom Thibodeau had unrealistic expectations. Because let me ask you a question. Would you have fired him if he had lost to the Celtics?
Wow.
You beat Detroit, but you lose to the Celtics. Would you have fired him? But see, once you beat the Celtics.
I think that was already in the works with Tom Thibodeau because a lot of people were complaining about the players and the minutes that he had. So I think that people were on top of that. So I think they got mad about that. I thought he did a great job, especially and even in this last game. But the expectation, the guy you're going to see is Michael Malone is going to be the next head coach of the New York Knicks. And the reason I'm saying that, because he comes right now from where he's going to be in Denver. He lost that job. He won a championship. He's connected right now with the people right now who are in the front office. That is the guy I think that they're going to pick for their next coach. And the thing about it, you have to be able to also deal with the media. What we know about him, he's always been, he's been, and he's great dealing with the media. So it's a job. So, and you were saying about Rick Pitino, saying he had no interest. Don't worry. They had no interest.
Well, damn, that's how you feel about Rick Pitino.
Don't worry about it. They have no interest in him either. What? They ain't got no interest in Rick Pitino coming down. No.
So you got Mike Malone replacing Thibodeau. Who you got replacing him, Joe? Because you still got Budenholzer out there. You got Frank Vogel out there.
Johnny Brown.
Mike Brown is out there. Hell, they need to give Sam Cassell a chance.
You know what? That's a name I've been hearing a lot too, guys. Sam, I think Cassell, it's probably his time to, get him a head coaching job. But
I don't think they're gonna give it to a first-time guy to the Knicks because the expectations are too high.
Yeah. Hey, listen, remember night before last? I said Mike Malone.
Yeah.
I said Mike Brown. I also said Mark Jackson, but obviously, my candidate to be the Knicks head coach was Mike Malone. And I said, one of the first things I said, Cornbread, it got to be somebody that's able to be media savvy that can deal with that New York media and them New York fans because they don't play no games.
Man.
Yeah, I think that, and I talked to Sam Cassell because he's assistant coach right now with the Celtics. I would love for him to get a job like that. But in that particular market, right now they're looking for a marquee name.
Yeah.
And Sam's name isn't a marquee name because he hasn't been a head coach before. You're not coming in there with a somebody who is unproven in the New York Knicks. You can't do that following, those animals and those. Yeah, I tried to tell that to all the Knicks fans over there. Shannon, I told them. I said, act like you've been there before. Act like you've been there before. And then I said, oh, damn it, you ain't been there before. And Spike Lee and all them dudes over there, all them players over there. Joe, this is what I loved about it. John Starks looked like he was damn playing in the game. Get your ass off the damn court. Get your ass off. Get off the court.
Hey, they had a whole Knicks alumni section.
They had Allen Houston, they have a Grandmama, they have Starks, they have
Marbury. I see him. Hey, they brought him out. Listen, y'all know, but y'all do know if they would have made the finals, boy, it would have been another level.
Oh, yeah. It's something about with the Knicks or the Lakers, because, man, come on, man. They be doing too much. They be doing too much.